Turn down the light, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no. Just hold me close, don't patronize, don't patronize. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it won't. I use a special on Mordo. Here in the dark, these words, I will lay down my heart. I feel the power, but you don't. No, you don't. It's pretty easy. So I can't make you love me. Bilo going hard on long shot. He's worth it. If you don't. Can't hit that note, Sophie. Might as well send you the notes, but try the same team. I'll be able to run Punisher instead of Mordo here. I'm gonna try that. I don't know if I can get another note with this team. It's kind of scrappy. And with other cooldowns, it's probably not likely. I'll close my eyes. Alright, I will. I'm actually gonna stun Hand Sorceress and try that. And go after Archer. Try to get him out. And I'll hit here for. Alright, throw the ult out. Got Sentry's gone, which is good. Nobu, you dork. Alright, down goes Proxima. I wonder if I should just save the ult, but I think these things are going to hit hard, so I'm just going to kill the Archer and then work on Nobu. Throw the special out to kill her, and let's get the special out again. I got a heal block on, so I'll save the ult for next turn, assuming he survives. And here, I'm going to throw the ability block on the defense up character, try to kill the Archer. Alright, so I think I'm looking pretty good here. And then kill Blade Master. Yeah, so actually that worked out pretty well. I don't think I can do much more with this team. That's pretty much the end of their run. But I can save my better teams for later notes. Alright, Mystic Skill, so I guess I gotta do one more. Now I lost Proxima, so Corvus is less useful. Skill, the Shuri skill? No, she's tech. I think this is gonna fail, just because of cooldowns, but we'll try to get some damage done with it. Forgot how much I like the little snow cap ice. Get the minis out. I don't have Fury's ability upgraded, so it's just 2. Try to blind as many as I can. That's pretty good. No, only got 3. I'm not sure if 3 out of like 7 or 8, so that wasn't great. I guess I'll kill the one guy. Try to heal Fury up a little bit. And I'm gonna save the ultimate. The options kind of suck here. Ghost Rider's pretty much all my damage, so I need to save a special, I think. Throw defense up. Oh, I actually got... I was expecting the stealth. I don't use Fury too much in Greeks. Alright, now I will throw the special. I guess I have to go straight down the pike. Alright, and let's work over on... I think I can't remember if Iron Fist uses... Yeah, he did. Alright, he's dead. Oh. So I think I need to try to heal. They're not going to get... Probably not going to survive to the next turn. Hey puppies, how you doing, bud? I saw your puppy pick. Let me turn my music here. Yeah, your dog looked like he picked a winner for your mom, so that's pretty cool. Was she ecstatic? Or are you saving it for Christmas? You can pretty much run pretty much anything here. Nice. Yeah, that's gonna be fun for you. That's a cool experience. Does your mom know, or is this a complete surprise? I forgot if you told me or not. I don't think I'm using Loki too much. And I don't know if I want to use... Where's my shield security at? I kind of want to keep Hella's CDs going for the harder notes. Yeah, that minute thing sucks. Don't want to use Thanos. Save him for later. I guess I can use Medic, but I'm not sure what the point of that is. Maybe Elsa just for some fast damage. We'll roll with this. And I should probably just use another Asgardian just to get more charges going on Thor. Awesome. Yeah, my sister tried that actually, and when we were in high school with my family, and my dad was not receptive. It was a Dalmatian puppy, and he didn't take it very well. It actually caused some drama. I ended up keeping it in my room just for like a. It wasn't my idea. My sister got it. I didn't know anything about it, and then so we had this random Dalmatian puppy in the house. She didn't talk to him about it before she brought it home, and he was quite upset, obviously, because he's the parent. Kids shouldn't be doing those kind of things without parental consent. But yeah, obviously it didn't last in the house very long. It was a goner. Yeah, that's the other part of it too. Like even though they're a really cute little puppy, but they're like, I've only been around one, and it wasn't a family friend. It's somebody I played baseball with when I was in high school. But the dog was a complete spaz, and I don't know if that's generalization of all Dalmatians, but I've heard some comments on it. But I don't know. I'm sure there's some well-behaved Dalmatians, but I haven't seen or even been around that many. So my sample size is one. And puppy. besides the normal puppy things they do that are destructive. I don't count that one because he was only like 8 weeks old when I saw him. All right, Mystic Skill. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I don't know. I'm not sure if like there's different breeding on them. Like my Aussie's really well behaved, but I've been around some other people that have Aussies, and they think of Aussies like you and I think of Dalmatians with like destructive, aggressive, spaz, those kind of things. But mine is really he comes from a different line. It's really more like working dog and really gentle and calm, and he's exactly what they told me he was going to be. So. And most Aussies I've been around aren't really spazzy, so I don't know. Maybe somebody else just got a like crossbreed or something. A bad dog, who knows? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure like the more like strong-willed the dog is, the harder it is to become the alpha for your household and those kind of things. And especially if you're away from home and they're home alone, that can always be a challenge. All right, Mystic Skills. I'm doing another one of these. I think I'm going to have to rotate to Mystic, full Mystic at this point. I haven't tried to run just a full Guardian team. I'm kind of curious how that would work on this. I'm going to do it just for science, just to see if it can get through a node. I'm usually using Hello with my main team with Thanos and Ebony. But if I can hold on to them for a little bit longer to save their big CDs, I wouldn't mind trying different things. Yeah, I actually like them though. They're pretty cool looking dogs, and I like that kind of like build of their of Dalmatians. When I was younger, I was before I started getting these two, the dogs I was looking at were oh, I didn't realize I had already used Loki. So then I'm not going to combo very well here, but I was looking at greyhounds and like thinking about getting an older one that was retired or just not his racing days were over, that kind of thing. So maybe at some point I will get one, but similar kind of style dog. But I don't think they have the same temperament, but same size. Yeah, and me too. That's why they kind of. I love my Aussie, but like I was also kind of thinking like they didn't look like they've shed much. They're kind of low key. I heard a lot of people say they're just kind of like couch potatoes when they're older. I'm sure when they're younger they're really fast and want to run around. But at some point I'll probably get a greyhound because I think they're kind of cool looking. But I'd actually like to meet more of them first. I need to probably go to more dog parks and try to run into one. There's not a whole lot of those style dogs out here. I think it's because it's a colder winter environment that I'm at. So a lot of the folks out here go for more like working style dogs. There's a ton of German Shepherds, and pit bulls are everywhere. I mean, obviously pit bulls the number one dog everywhere, but I think German Shepherds are probably maybe it's just the neighborhood where I'm at, but I see a ton of German Shepherds and a lot of collies. Collies are really common. They're kind of similar to my Aussie, but I see a lot of collies too. And I wouldn't mind a collie. The collies are really good dogs as well. They might be a little bit more aggressive though. I don't know. I haven't been around too many male collies. Um, I know there's different types of collies too. Let's just nuke him. And I got to get through JJ because she does incredible damage. All right, she's out. Leonberger. All right, after this fight, I'll look it up. I'm not sure what a Leonberger is. You might have told me about a Leonberger. I might have looked it up before. I feel like I did. Let me look it up again though, because I forgot. You probably need a house before, unless you buy one. Yeah. Um, there's another farm style dog before I got Hanson, my Aussie, that I was looking at, but I think it had a little bit more of an aggressive temperament. I was looking at a dog specifically, but just to breed a dog, and it's another working class dog for farms, and I forgot its name. Dog breeds. Yeah, the Australian cattle dog. Um, and I've heard those can get kind of mean, so I went away from that one. Um, Pretty sure that was the one I was looking at. But they're cool looking as puppies. Like I met a few of these things, and they're kind of cool looking, but everyone told me they're a little bit territorial and they're can get aggressive with like people they don't know, those kind of things. So I'm in a neighborhood, so I opted out. But all right, let me look up this Leon Burger. Leon Burger. Yeah, I think I did look this up. That's a big boy. What do you like about the? Is it just the size of the dog, or just like kind of their character? I'm seeing a mom with about 20 puppies. That's funny. Some of these photos of these, I'll look at one with this Leon Burger. She's sitting on a couch, and he's literally bigger than the two adult females, women that are on the couch. This must be, or I be honest, are these dogs 150 plus pounds? These dogs look massive. Giant lap dogs. Okay, yeah. Maybe it's just the one I'm looking at is overweight or something, or large for the breed. But this looks significantly larger than like a lab. Um, it's almost a little like um, some of these photos look embellished. I'll be honest; they look like they might have like superimposed the photo to make them look bigger than they are. Um, some of these look like you could actually ride them. It's a giant breed. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know. When I was younger, I ran into not mastiffs. It was Great Danes. Um, when I was in Orange County, a couple of neighbors had Great Danes, and never had problems with them. I didn't run into them a ton, but we went over to their house a couple of times. And um, the only thing I was worried about with the Great Danes is their lifespan. I thought I heard was for the larger dogs. I don't think they have. I don't know about the Leonberger, but the Great Dane I don't think has a long lifespan. And you never know with any dogs. It's always a chance, and you get what you get, and appreciate it. But yeah, I think the Great Danes were 6 to 11. I don't know exactly though. I'd have to look that up again. I haven't in a while. I don't have a house size big enough for a Great Dane. Bigger than Danes or Malamutes. So I ran into a Malamute last winter. I was snowshoeing with my Aussie and my this little one in Tahoe. She does all right. As long as we lead the front, she actually does okay behind us. But I was snowshoeing up at Lake Tahoe, and we ran into a Malamute. And my God, I didn't know how big those freaking dogs were. That's the first one I've seen, and I was in about 3 feet of powder um, in snowshoes, and my Aussie was actually it wasn't this Aussie. I had a smaller Aussie. It was a miniature one, and that wasn't last year. That would have been longer than because I forgot I didn't have Hanson. That would have been about 3 years ago, and her name was Hannah. And yeah, and when she ran up. And Hannah was tiny. She was about 30 pounds, and this dog was just a behemoth. And they kind of their fur looked alike, but she looked up to him and like her head just cranked up. And it's like he was really calm and everything. It was like a female owner that had him, but it was a comical moment of just like, welcome to the world. You are a small fish in a very very big pond. That Malamute was massive. Um, yeah, really cool looking dog. Um, yeah, I haven't been around too many big dog breeds. I'm not sure if it's just because where I live or where I have lived. In California, dogs weren't as popular in their like the urban areas. I'm sure like the farms and more of the eastern side of California they were, but I was in bigger cities and big dogs weren't really a thing. All right, I'm late to get to launch no raids. I went snowboarding today, so I'm a little tired and I haven't logged on for quite a while since this morning, so I'm catching up. Um, All right. Yeah, and puppies. Thanks for the FY. The tip on Doc Doc has been a lifesaver. I've been able to get all my. I don't know if you can see it here. I thought I was going to show the health packs or whatever it is, little rated credits, but I don't know. I can't see it, but I think I'm topping. I'm back topping out close to 500. He's saved me a ton of health packs. Carnage wasn't working at all. Symbiote Spider-Man wasn't working in this lane at all for me. Yeah, so thanks for the tip because Doc Ock's been awesome. Sometimes I'll have to like revive one character if they just crit or something like that. It might be Ebony or usually Ebony or Thanos, but overall this is a much better team than one I was running, so I appreciate it. It's funny how like one little character adjustment can make so much of a difference on your runs. All right, let's just slow him. And I'm going to put offense down over on. I should have put the vulnerable on Kamala Khan actually. Oh. I'll take the offense up, or not take it, but remove it. And let's get rid of Jugs. Slow Captain. I'm going to save Doc's abilities for a second. There's not really a real urgency to use them. I'm going to save her stuff too. Just keep working on her. Alright, I'll throw it now. I was really just saving it for Capsule, I guess, is what I was thinking. No one's low, so I'll just... Oh, I did finally upgrade about a week and a half ago. I upgraded Ebony Maw's basic finally. And it's not a huge difference, but on some attacks it is very noticeable. I probably didn't need to hit her because she was blinded. Sweet. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, pretty clean. I got my first war tech, not war tech, I went 9 for 9 against the team we're at. My first arena attack, it was like a 10k punch down too. It's like sometimes the bow matchups, I probably need to build up that hybrid team that's more reliable and never loses. Both, now I lose about 1 out of every, I don't know, somewhere between 1 out of 8, 1 out of 10 attacks, I think, on average now. And it's weird, the ones that I'm binding harder aren't the punch-ups. The punch-ups are actually going smooth for me. It's the ones that are punch across or punch downs, for whatever reason, are giving me more of a problem with turn order. Yeah, the in arena. Yeah, for whatever reason, like I lost to number. No, it wasn't 11 though. Hyperlight wasn't here. It was Morphield. I forget who it was. It might have been Morphield. No, it was Clayman. It was Clayman's, and he's got a. He's not showing it, but he's like 609k Black Order, and I'm 620, I think. And I just straight up got wiped. He just got a lot of. I think his Ebony Maw slowed my team before I got to go, and I think he got some crits off on me because I was wiped. My Ebony was gone, and I didn't get to my Thanos. He died too, so it's kind of weird. So I'll try Hyperlight, and it's weird. Like this is the formation I'm running right now. I could put Ebony closer to Cole to get counters, but the guy I was playing didn't have anybody that was gonna next to Cole either, so it's just kind of a weird loss. Yeah, I think that's what it is I'm getting too much tournament. But it's weird. I'll have to check. I can't remember if he was running Proxima in one of the middle spots or on the corner. Usually I always hit Proxima directly, even if she's on the end. I will, because Thanos' basic does more damage to the primary target. So I always put it directly on her, even if she's like in the slot where Ebony is. I put the primary on her. In this case, it hit 3. But yeah, I think that's what's going on is I'm hitting hard. Like I might be critting them, and then they just speed up so much. And it's hard to get the turn order back. So yeah, so he's going to flip first, which is good news. And then I'll flip back. Don't hit Maw procs if they're adjacent. I'm on and proxy there, Jason. Okay. So you mean like, okay, I'll have to think on it because usually I'm just hitting Proxima, not caring who's next to her. I just always put primary on her, and whoever's next to him, that's what I target. Proxy and okay, got it. Corvus. That makes more sense. Okay. So if they are next to each other, try to go off to the side a little bit, so I only hit one of the two. I think I've heard that before. I forgot who was saying that, but I've heard that comment before. But I'll have to check and see if that's the reason why I've been losing the fights. But it's definitely the turn order is what's throwing it, not my power of my team. Because I beat like 670k teams, no problem. But sometimes I'll lose to like a 590. It's strange. But it's probably what you're talking about. I'm giving their Thanos in too much turn meter. Like this fight's over. And this one was like a 60k higher of a punch up for me, and it's actually a lot easier of a fight. It's just strange how that is, but I guess I need to pay more attention to the mechanics of the fight and not just the power. That's probably my failure. If you get them both under 50% with a big crit, you can get them all. Yeah, I'll have to watch out for that and see what's going on. I was wondering too, like if it's better at this point. Also, like I'm not married to Thanos as a raider. I wonder if it makes more sense to put him as a striker at some point for just more like with less variance and then just more like stability in consistency in how fights play out. Because really, I'm pretty much using him as a mirror, and then if I'm not using him in a mirror, I don't think his ISO between striker and Raider matters much when you're punching down or punching across on MR. But it might. Maybe Raider's still better for that matchup too. I'm more concerned about Arena, to be honest, than I am about the war specifically with Black Order. But I know there's a lot of new teams coming, so it'll be interesting to see how things shake out. But yeah, I missed my first attack. I was at 15th, and I failed versus Clintman. Like, yeah, the Clintman's is 606, and I want to say the positioning is accurate in Arena, unlike War Layout. So this is how he has them laid out. Okay, so he was running them both. Okay, maybe that's what I missed, is that he's running them. I was probably getting hit a lot by their Cole, and maybe he was just but is that a skirmisher? So he's using him as a skirmisher. Okay, is it right? I think that's skirmisher and that's raider, right? Well, I wonder why Proxima is raider and Cole would be a skirmisher. That seems backward to me. I wonder if I'm missing something on the assists. Like maybe on the assists he's doing level 5, he's trying to get all the extra buff clear from all the counters. So every time I hit one of the splash, because I'm hitting into him with like AoE damage, hitting 3 into Cole, and then he's getting a counter and stripping buffs, and then getting a focus because he's probably level 5 ISO. Maybe that's a strategy. I wonder if that strat works. That's a little different than what I normally see. So that's interesting. I'll have to. I almost want to fight him again, just test it, but I fight him a lot, so I'm sure I'll get another shot at him. No mercy. Cool. I didn't check offers, so I'm just going to run through these. I'm really tempted to buy this, but I'll be honest, I just don't want to encourage Scopely and their pricing anymore. So even though he's a fantastic character, I think I'm passing. Even though I have a 7-star Shatterstar and I can really use this guy, I think I'm over their pricing model, to be honest. So I'm just gonna start passing. I'd rather just save my money up. I got a new computer coming, and I'd rather just spend that $50 on a full-fledged game and just buy another AAA game than spend it on this one character and unlock him at 3 stars, and get that kick to the nuts again. So I'd rather just save the $50 and buy a AAA game and stream different games than buy some of these characters and still have them in an unusable state. So that's kind of my thinking. Just for me and my finances, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't mind supporting the game, but these prices are just. I I don't mind even the $50, but you don't get a 5+ star unlock. You only get a. I usually don't get a 3. Most of the time, very rarely do I get a 4. Usually I get a 3-star unlock when I buy. Or some worst case scenario 2. I don't know if that happens very often though. Yeah, it's like they haven't even really told us what their purpose is. What are they meant for? Who else is coming? I don't even need to know the character names, but just it'd be nice if we had like an outline of the basic kits, even if there wasn't like a character assigned to them yet. Like, here's what the other 3 remaining kits are generally going to do to kind of like tie it all together. And here's generally what we're thinking their purpose will be. But, obviously the players will figure something out. But this is what we kind of roughly designed them for to start. But yeah, it's so hard to know. Like, they could be used for legendaries, could be used for a lot of things. They're super strong. There's no argument that those guys together are super strong. But yeah, I'm just kind of over the whole trade-off between buying a new game, AAA game, compared to one character that's unusable. You have to spend I don't know if it's like what the minimum is to get them to a usable end game state. What do you think it is? $300+ per character with the character offers, and then the cores you have to spend, and other kind of gold stuff you have to buy to build them up. So I think it's outside of my pay grade to chase that anymore. So I'm just gonna cool my jets and do my thing, and my roster will grow over time. But I'd rather pay for new game modes that are have a lot of replayability than to unlock one character at 3 stars and not be able to really even use them as in its for end game content for a long time, because I'm not going to dump $300 to $600 per character to build them up. So yeah, it's almost like it's the math has changed to where unless you're going really hard and super hard on these to build up the character, I don't even know if it makes much sense. You're just getting a small advantage over the long-term farm, but you're still not able to really capitalize and use them. You're just basically, then I get for the content creators, they buy them, they'll buy one pack just to show them at 30K, 40K for their animations, and generally here's the team composition just to have some kind of video content to share. So that's something different. But for players my Shatterstar, where's he at? I can't use this guy, 45K. I can't use this. You could. I mean, you can use some war defense with brawlers and just throw them in there. Potentially you could come up with some team and kind of get away with it. I bought 2 offers for him, so I'm $50 in on Shatterstar, but I didn't do cores. I actually only unlocked him at 3, and now I'm coring his new event, and I got the 4th yellow star, buying up to 100 so far each day the event's been live. So I buy the 100s and then I stop at the 200 mark. So I think I'm here. I've done all the hard ones, and now I've completed the first 2 medium ones, and that's where I'm at. So I'm going hard on his event, but I'm not coring to buy those orb offers in the shop for him. I've asked everybody. All right, and I got to do another hour and 20 minutes. How much time do I got? 5 more minutes. I'll do my RTA stuff. So I'm slacking on that today. Go. Alright, I'm going to do Crystal and Spidey. I'll do Spidey. I don't mind. He's not... who should I replace out of here? Black Widow? I'll replace Black Widow. How you doing, buddy? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? You gonna grab your ball? Come on, Spidey. It's getting pretty low now. It's so funny. For one of the oldest characters in the game, I still only have this guy at 3 red stars. It's I'm not complaining because he's not useful or anything, but it's weird how the red stars, even after so many years, just avoid. Black Panther, one of the oldest characters in the game. I only have him at 3 red stars. It is just funny. And I have a bunch of characters like Kamala Khan. She's not as old, but pretty old. 3 red stars is it's funny how you just don't. And as more characters get out of the game, the odds of them getting pulled is less and less. So to a certain extent, it makes sense. But if you don't pull them early, it's just becomes exponentially less likely to pull them in the future. But it's considering the amount of orbs we open, it's a little interesting to me. You want me to look for you, buddy? Okay. No point continuing. I made a mistake by putting Spidey in the mid spot. I got to put somebody else, so I'll put Black Bolt. Let's put her. Hey, dude, you want a piece of ice? You like the ice? All right, there you go. He loves these little small ice cubes I got from Chick-fil-A. I don't think it's good for your teeth to chew ice. You know, I shouldn't probably give him this stuff. But I've been gone today when I was snowboarding, so I'm kind of just I've been feeding him a lot. Yeah, there's fun different stuff to play with. How you doing, pal? You're a big boy. Where's Sophie? Sophie's in your bed. She claimed your bed. What happened about that? You snooze, you lose? Is that what happened? It's kind of funny. Normally she's always begging to get in my lap, but tonight she's just kind of chilling. I'm not sure if you guys can see her. She's in the bed right behind me there. Oh. All right, I'm just going to put this one in auto. He's using an objective team, so I don't want to try to even win the fight. I don't need the KOs. I'm just here for the abilities, so I kind of want to give him every chance to win the fight, and I'll just use abilities from Spider-Man and Crystal. That's all I'm here for. And normally I don't do the character stuff, but I'm kind of just, my body is completely in recharge mode. I'm pretty sore right now. And, get him, Silky. You win. My dog is like the big one. Favorite game in the last few months has been he grabs his frisbee or a ball, and he doesn't want to play with it. He wants to play with it, but he doesn't want me to throw it necessarily. He wants me to chase him and try to get the ball or the frisbee out of his mouth. And he is like the Barry Sanders of dogs. You cannot catch this dog. I mean, you can if you had like a net or something like that, or you dove at him. I could catch him if I dove at him and just kind of smother him. But besides that, this dog is like literally, he has jukes on jukes. He has like 5 different head fake, kind of like that he does in the backyard, and I cannot catch him. It's just hilarious. He absolutely loves to play running back and have to have me be the linebacker and try to catch him. I run around for like 3 minutes and I'm exhausted, literally exhausted. That's definitely his favorite thing to do right now. I was facing Warpat. Cool. Warpat's in my lines. I didn't even realize. All right, Crystal's done. I can do Spidey and just go for some knockouts. So maybe I'll just take this team out. And where's Spidey? Dang it. Okay. Run it like that. What else do I run? Ebony, or not Ebony, Emma. And then I'll run Spider-Verse. Pink. Spidey. It's a pretty imbalanced team, but there's no synergy here really. But at least this will allow me to get some abilities off on Spider-Man, and I'm skipping She-Hulk. I only had 1 tumble. It was like the very first run. I was up there. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow, like reviewing some of my gear, but for a different channel. I just create a separate channel. So when I first started streaming, I didn't know how to create tags, and I was posting everything to. This guy's using my team. I was posting everything to Marvel Strike Force. I mean, that shouldn't have been. That wasn't my intention. I just didn't know how to change tags, and I figured out the settings now. So I need to go into YouTube, create a second channel, and then I'll probably be posting some like product review stuff, and for my trip, and then do those kind of things. But it's not shared with Marvel Strike Force. It'll be a different channel. What you doing? And then I got a SIM card coming from my GoPro, and that I'm actually kind of interested in working with and seeing how that does. But I've never worn a helmet before, so getting used to it, like the weight of a helmet on my head when I'm riding, isn't really something I'm too accustomed to right now. And I haven't even added the camera weight, so I don't know if I'm going to like it. I bought like a second thing, which I'm going to try. I think the first time I'm going to try this is just like a head strap kind of camera case for the GoPro Max. And then I'll try this. This is kind of like a miner's kind of like, you know, it's going to look goofy as all hell, but I think that might be, I can like wear a ball cap backwards and put that over the ball cap and fix it. And I think that might be more comfortable for me than having a helmet on. Like today I was riding and I had like they make you wear like a mask, but it's a different type. It's like one of those neck gaiter things. It's required to be on the mountain now, at least where I'm at. And I'm not used to wearing those. And it was like hard to breathe for the first like half of my day. And so then when I got on the chairlift, I could take it off. But when you're down on the chairlift lines, you have to have it on. And maybe it's just this foul I bought. It was like a little thicker maybe or something like that. It wasn't as breathable. And it was harder for me to breathe with it. So I got to get used to that. And towards the end, it got easier. I kind of adjusted a little bit. But I also don't like I never wear turtlenecks or anything like that. I don't wear things on my neck. I usually wear like a lot of my shirts. I wear like a lot of V stuff too. And then because I like having my neck free. And I just don't like things. I've never worn a necklace or anything like that. But like I just don't like heat around my neck. It feels constricting to me. And I overheat really fast and easily. So like probably TMI, but like I'm always taking off my gloves when I get to the bottom of a run because my hands are overheating. My dog's chewing this frisbee to bits. Gotta get him a new one. But yeah, it's just like I have too much paraphernalia around my face. I feel like with this neck gaiter, goggles, that stupid mask over your nose, and like putting pressure to pull your nose down, and then a helmet and a camera, it's like too much crap. I feel like way too many accessories. So I'm looking at ways again, this thing to get some of the weight off my head and around my face so it doesn't bother me so much. And be a little bit more utilitarian and lighter, kind of. But we'll see. I'm sure I'll play around with it and find something that works best. But main thing is the quality of the video. So that's gonna be the main point. Making sure I can capture what I want to capture, then just keep tweaking it. But yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun to learn about all this stuff, and it's all new to me. I'm definitely a rookie at it all, so it's fun to experiment. This too, like the streaming all stuff. I'm not very good at it right now, but it's just something different to try. And even if you're not good at it, it's still interesting just to do it for the sake of doing it. Just for and me, for I do it like a lot too, isn't even for Marvel Strike Force. I just happen to be streaming Marvel Strike Force. For me, streaming right now is more about just still staying connected during COVID with people, and working on kind of like a public communication a lot too. Not that I don't get scared necessarily of speaking publicly with like speeches and those kind of things, but just like make sure I'm keeping decent habits up, and I have a pretty isolated lifestyle. So for me, talking with other people when I can is a good thing. Cool. All right, another knockout. I need 4 more for Spidey. Normally I wouldn't use him because he's not really PvP oriented, but I never use him in anything else, and I do like the character a lot. So I'm kind of partial to Spidey. So even though he sucks in RTA, I don't mind using him some, just because I like using him whenever I can, I guess is my answer. hopefully he gets his day in the sun, because I don't think Spidey's, since I've been playing, I don't know the very beginning of the game because I started a little bit late, but it'd be nice. It's weird that my Thanos didn't taunt, like with his ability. He used the basic. I don't know why he wouldn't have taunted. I think that was a bug. It's not making sense to me. It's too bad. Like the guy went right after my Spider-Man, so he's kind of being a douche. But it's not a big deal. Let's play another game. I'll let it play out. He's trying to get some abilities over on his characters. No big deal. But like I'm leaving his character up. Actually, I did try to taunt him. So actually, I probably started that. Let me rephrase. I put a one attack on her, so that's probably fair for them to go after my Spidey. My Spidey can't take a hit, so that's fair. And RTA is not like really a race. Like there's really no big deal like to get like upset about it, about like when the fight doesn't go your way and like that. There's no difference between winning and losing other than just the amount of total fights you're gonna have to make to attain your objectives, and that's pretty much it. It's really time. Like there's not really a benefit to winning fights other than the KOs. So I don't know. I don't want to take these that seriously at all. There's maybe when leagues come out, this will change. But right now, I don't know. This is kind of just Blitz 2.0 to me. I love you, buddy. He's so funny. He gathers all his toys in one spot. He'll go collect one, and then he'll bring it over to like his little bed area, lay it down. He gets restless during the day. He go find another one or somewhere in their house in the backyard, collect it, bring it back to the same spot, and he has like his little toy collection, like he's a little boy with like army troops and those little GI Joes and all that stuff, race cars, and like the little tractor trailer kind of stuff, and the cat toys, those kind of things. It's just funny. Like he just collects them all in a little area and starts nibbling on them all. I swear dogs are just like little people. The more you're around them, they all have their own character and personality, and they want the same things we do. So it's interesting to me. I'm very I've learned a lot of good skills, I think, by being a dog owner that I didn't have prior to that. So I'm definitely grateful for having them because you learn a lot by kind of being a dog owner and a parent to them. And they teach you stuff about yourself too. They make you make adjustments. So I like that aspect as well. It's like when I'm being lazy and I don't wake up early enough in the morning to go take them out, they can kind of like do a little bit of a course correction on you too to make sure that you're taking care of them. Like make sure you're feeding them, make sure you're walking them, all the basics. So it's teaches you good kind of like responsibility and accountability lessons, which I think I needed. So I complete told you about. They're wrestling right now. Hopefully my Spidey got these abilities under his belt, because I'm not doing too well in these fights. I'm not sure if you guys can see. My little one's voice is really funny. She does pretend vicious, where she like does full jaws, and she acts like a complete gremlin from the '90s movies. And she like acts as vicious as she can. Like that's her defense mechanism. Act like a crazy wombat that like she's gonna do anything, and you never know what she's gonna do. I might just bite your nuts off. Watch out. And then I think that's cool. And her other move is roll in shit and then stink so much that they don't want to eat her. Those are her two defense mechanisms. It's she's a character. I gotta watch her at parks. I really gotta keep her on a leash because otherwise I get in trouble. She gets a lot of baths. Right, Sophie? Hey. You're doing good. You're doing good. Over there a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. You're doing good. How you doing, bud? You want to play? You want to play? Come on. Can I see you? You got to bring it over here. You got to bring it over here. All right, Spidey, I need one more ability attack out of you. I think you got it. I think we're done with Spidey. Oh, you're in blade. I found some really cool snowshoeing cross-country skiing places where dogs can go. A little bit of a drive, but I might take him one of these weekends out and do that instead of skiing or snowboarding. He loves that stuff, and I owe him some outside adventure time, so that's probably coming up. I'm a little exhausted from snowboarding today, but I need to take him for some snow time. He loves the snow. Right, Hanson? You love the snow. You love the snow. Kind of like his team. He's running like Double Protector with Colossus, Invisible Woman. Red Skull, I think, is very power level dependent. Once they start getting 100k, they might actually do more, but the little 50, 70k versions don't hold up as well in RTA. He'll probably still win. I don't know. I'm playing on full auto. And then, if I can't remember if it's Phoenix ulted or not. I think he already did. If she did, they can't win. Yeah, I think it's GG. Oh. Cool. All right, I think I'm done with RTA for the day. Cool. I'm not doing She-Hulk. I refuse. It's not too bad. Didn't take too long. I'm gonna hop back over to Arena now and try to keep climbing. All right, Morph Shield. You and me, buddy. Let's do it. You guys doing good? I love you guys. How we doing? You guys are such good kids. Look at all these toys you got. You guys got toys up more. Let's take it slow. Oh. What up? Alright, so I'm going to avoid hitting Cole because I would hit both. I'm just going to hit Proxima and then knock her below 50. Their Thanos should flip. And then now mine should. And then I think that should be a done deal. I probably should put the vulnerability on Thanos. I'm not sure what I was doing there. I'm actually going to try to get Proxima out of here if I can. That's it. That's it. He's got offense down, so that's going to hit too hard. But that will. Yeah, we got them both. Let's try to stun Cole. That worked. And yeah, that's GG. It's a good song on NCS. Just got a really good vibe to it. Alright, I don't have offense down, so definitely using that. Man, that guy is going non-stop. Let's say goodnight, Thanos. You're taking too many turns, bud. Alright, GG. Okay, still got two more attacks. So I'll just keep pulling up there. I'll probably core tonight. And hopefully I don't fall after somebody beats me because other people will attack at the same time. Can put offense down over on Pyro. I'm starting to notice that he does a lot of the damage if I leave him untouched. So I'm just going to start focusing on him when I do this node. And ooh, so I got 3 of them. Gonna try to get their security out. He's gone. I will heal here. I need to get these security, get him done, and then get on to Iron Man or the something else. All right, he's gone, so I'm not stuck on that anymore. Just gonna work on Iron Man for a second. All right, he's gone. Oh, not quite. Let's just finish the job. Fill the slows out. Got to get 3 more. Have they added more troopers to this node or something? I don't remember there being 4. I guess there always was. Let's just get rid of one of them at least. Throw that over on Mordo. Get offense down on these troopers. I need to heal here a little bit. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'll start working on this guy. And I'm just gonna kill him. He's a nuisance. I'll get rid of a lot of the random damage I'm taking here. Maybe I should have healed, I don't know. Saving his ult for next turn, I guess. Or node, rather. Alright, cool. So normally I start with Daredevil, so I'll just keep going with that. I try to get him offense down and do as much damage as I can to him. Fill the regions out and try to get offense down on this side. I should put it vulnerable on Iron Fist so I can kill him before his turn 2 when he uses his ult, which is nasty. Start pinging him a little bit. Cool. And what I love here is when Emma has her ult up ready to get rid of Miles's stealth, and then I can kill him off. But here it looks like I'm going to have to do it kind of a little backwards. So I'll see how this works. Let's try to get him gone. Not going to work, so I'm going to eat the Miles attack here. Goes Punish here. Ooh, that's a big hit from Shocker. Not too bad for the Miles attack. I took it pretty well. And actually want to slow Iron Fist. I'm going to try to get him out of the fight. Here goes Cap. So doing pretty well in control right now. Hopefully my Ebony doesn't get targeted anymore. That seemed to be a waste. I think almost all of them dodged that. Let's get rid of the Venom. New offense up again. I guess I'll focus on Carnage. I don't know. Throw basic, give him a red. There goes BB. And I'm not too worried about Miles right now. Yeah, it does a little damage, but not much. I'll just save my attacks for the next node. And this next one's pretty easy, so I should be able to get through that pretty clean too. I'm doing alright. Yeah, I like this team. It works really well. It's not great on the middle boss nodes, but specifically Ronin, but it handles almost everything. As long as you chip it a little bit, it can power through all the nodes. As long as you're a little smart with not trying to do hero punch-ups. Alright, I'm going to focus on Iron Man here and getting offense down on his AoE. Oh, it can't be blinded. I'll put vulnerable on War Machine. Cover the death proof and try to get him out of the fight. This should pass blind to another character. It went to this minion here. The triple attack from Black Bolt with Striker ISO level 5 is amazing. And let's put it there. The Shocker Mini, I will say, it's not like massive, but sometimes he'll crit or something, and it actually feels pretty good. That one wasn't that amazing, but other times he does pretty decent damage when you're not expecting it. Alright, I'll try to slow them down a little bit. Can try to go for Iron Man first, he's out. Rotate over to War Machine, or I might be able to get this minion red before he goes. So kill him, then focus on War Machine. I'm going to put offense down on these guys because they all have offense up, so I want to minimize what they're doing. I'm going to take the offense up from that one. He's going to go next. And kill a couple. Ping, ping, ping. It's so satisfying. And I'm just going to use basics the rest of the way out. I think I should be able to basic and get through this pretty cleanly. Special. There goes another one. Looks like I'm going to take a little damage here from this guy, but maybe not. No, he's down. Yeah, so really clean. Alright, next one is the second boss. I'm still chipping this one. And this guy I'm just going to chip with Brotherhood. I saved my X-Men for a further node that I chipped for myself on the left-hand side, past Ronin. But I'll just chip this with Brotherhood. They won't do any damage, but I'll burn some of their cooldowns. The opening from S.H.I.E.L.D. wrecks my main team with their speed before I can get defense up and taunt out with Thanos. So I just got tired of losing and having a rev, so I just eat some of it with Brotherhood, and then I can one-shot it after that point. But yeah, the Shield Assault really is a pain in the ass for my main team. Oh. I'm sure there's plenty of teams that can one-shot this node, but with my setup, it's not the best to try. So, cool. I'm just gonna put it on auto. I won't do a ton here, but again, I'm just gonna burn their CDs. It's that main opening ult from their shield assaulter that just wrecks your face, at least for my main team. So I'm always cautious around that. And I want to start going over, if I can, on this Deadpool before he regens everything. It's probably stupid to even try. But yeah, he's got defense up. I'm not going to be able to get him. He's going to heal all of it. Man, I'm trying. I'm trying to get him. It's going to be close. God damn it. Yeah, I always forget if the heals or the bleeds tick before he gets to regen it all, but no, he flips it all and then just goes back to full. Damn it. So I'm hanging in there. I think I'll be able to kill at least a couple of these guys. I should probably take out the assaulter here. And he attacked her twice because he's got a striker ISO. That's why, guys. That's what I run on him. Alright, so she's out. Let's get Cable out of here. And then I want to aim at Fury for the rest of the fight, see if I can somehow get him out. If he takes a turn here, he'll probably bleed out, I think. Or get close to it. Unless there's some kind of spike heal I don't know about. Damn it, not quite. Oh no. And I'm not going to survive long enough for his next round of bleeds to take off. Yeah. And their shield assault wrecked me again. But at least I got the cooldown out of their way, so it's actually fine. So yeah, I'll easily clean that up with my next attack, or somebody else will on my team. But yeah, just get rid of those shield assault AoEs that just kick your teeth in. But cool. All right, and I should be able to make my next attack now, I hope. 39 seconds. King nothing. Haven't heard of this player before, so it looks like he's came online. Now the Black Order is mostly farmable besides Cole. And or he might be a player that renamed himself. I don't know. I haven't heard of this guy before though. And Blaze is pretty new too. He might have been lower and finally climbed up. Man, I could have gone for Jacuzzi tonight. I haven't been in Jacuzzi for a while, but my body was like, I wanted to go in full regen mode. I took a hot shower, that was nice, but yeah, I could have soaked in the Jacuzzi for a bit. I always say that whenever I go to Jacuzzi, it's like, I can only stay in for like 30 minutes. Like, I'm not one of those people that can sit in there for hours. But, alright, so I'm kind of forced to hit Cole here, or I'm sorry, Corvus with procs. That's not the way I want it to be. Hopefully he doesn't take below 50 and only procs does. So I'm just going to hit her. I almost killed her, damn. Perfect. So he's going to flip, then I'll flip back. Oh, but he's going to get more speed up because she regened over 50%. Damn it. This actually isn't great. So I need to flip. They resisted quite a bit. That's not good. So this is not perfect. He dropped below 50, so their Thanos is going to speed up and get to his ult really much faster than mine. I'm actually just going to taunt and gain health here. And let's see if I can stun. Got it, cool. And then let's kill. So he's got a lot of turn meter because I just put Proxima under 50 again. And then this should kill the bitch though. Cool. And then I should be able to get their Ebony out really easily. Man, I can't believe my Ebony and Proxima survived all that. What is the little high pitched little noise you're making? What was it? So sweet. All right, so doing all right. You got one more tag and I can always core, but we'll see if I fall down afterwards. And then I think so my arena shard at the top actually isn't always like the strongest players. Sometimes it's just guys that most of the time it's just guys that hustle more. That like these guys are around my power. I think I'm 620 something. So LBA's he actually was one of the lower ones. So he must have just hit some milestones with. It looks like he got approximate of 7 stars. So that was probably why his team jumped in Corvus maybe. But he was always normally one of the lower ones. But now he's up here with the rest of everybody else. And actually, I think he's bigger than I am. So I can still beat him easily. But yeah, it's just cool. I mean, we're all kind of getting towards the cap of what we can with Reds, depending on what our Red Star count was. And he's only got 6 Red Star Thanos too, which almost everybody else has a 7 red in my shard, so he's pretty easy to beat, to be honest. Yeah. I think other than that, I need to look at who I want to spend money on. So now it's about who I want to spend the Kazash on. So let's take a look. No more snow globes out of those. Okay. Got excited. I was thinking about building up Ultimus for that the PA Ultimus kind of hybrid thing to beat S6 on defense, but that's kind of like a side project. I could bring up Merc Soldier for my military defense, but kind of that's not really a priority right now either until the rest of the team comes out. I could level a few more characters to 78 from 77, or build up my Hydra that I'm using with Hydra 2.0. My Winter Soldier is only 4 red stars, so I don't know if he's a priority. I could level him just so I can get this guy. I have to put tier in him, or gear tier in him, but same thing with Crossbones. I was thinking about putting Swarm to level 75, so I'm kind of like all over the place right now, sorry guys. I think what I'm going to do... Can you get your ability yet? Oh, you can. You can get this one. So that one can go... How many more do I need of this? I need 5 more of this one. Struck out. So I need 5 more of that, and then I can get him to level 4 ISO for the additional damage there. I think I have him... What do I have him as a Raider? Striker. Okay, I'm fine with him as a Striker. Might make more sense for him to be a Raider, though. I don't know why I didn't do Striker on him. Might have had to do with the buff thing, but he might make more sense as a Raider with his passive. Assuming his passive procs his ISO if it crits as a Raider. I think I might have been more worried about his base damage because I had him at 4 red and 4 yellow for a while. So I think it might have been my concern. I was trying to increase his base damage. But that might not be the best way to go because you want... I think Crit or Raider might make more sense because you want Grenadier to really be higher damage than Zemo. So increasing his base damage with ISOs is probably counterproductive. So I might actually change that. I might have to hit pause before I upgrade and then look at if Raider is the better one on him and consult some folks. I wasn't building Grenadier until recently. Now, since I'm building him, I need to probably put some thought into that. Haven't really brought up Hela. I can do Namor for War. The problem I've been having with Phoenix is freaking Psylocke is giving her so many deflects that the opponents aren't killing her easily. So I might actually remove Psylocke from my X-Men team. Psylocke is great once Phoenix dies, but sometimes Psylocke can actually really prevent her from dying in the first place, and it's like a nuisance. So maybe at some point when we get a better X-Men option, I imagine we'll be dropping Psylocke. But yeah, her kit is not like 100% functional for the team. It's like, it's so defensive. Sometimes it throws, it's like overly defensive. It's kind of productive for what you're trying to do. Could do Doc. That wouldn't be a bad one. Okay, I'll do that. Use one ability 3 times a week, worth every penny. I guess, I don't But that's all she does. I use the special really doesn't matter to play for my fights. It's really just getting this ult to be as good as it can be. Um, I'll probably move her abilities up too at some point. And like her, I have her as a raider, but since she goes first, she might make more sense as a striker. So like I need to look at her too, and maybe I need to move her as a striker because if a lot of the teams I'm attacking with X Force are going to have boosts up from War. So and since she can't crit with Raider, if she's the first attacker, she'll be able to crit on her special, but not on her ultimate because her ultimate's going to be going into all the deflects, which counter crit. So I'm wondering if I remove her from a Raider to a striker because of that, and she's not using any other mode. So her kit screams Raider, but because of the way that deflects work, striker might actually be better for her. Oh, hey. No offense. I don't know. Like none of these guys scream build me. I'm like, I don't really care about any of you. I mean, Zemo I do. Swarm to a certain extent I do. I mean, Swarm's probably the best investment for me because I have quite a bit in that team already. So maybe getting them up to level 75 and stopping, but like as a gold priority, I'm gonna do no more for War. I'm really a War focused roster. And so really just pumping up the offensive engines. So maybe a Spider-Man at some point I'll do it, but I don't think he even needs the levels right now to perform his function. And then Emma I can do because I use her in my main raid team, so she makes sense to boost. I think that's enough spending for gold for now. And then, I mean, Doc I'll definitely do here soon. He'll be on the next wave I do. I think Doc will come up soon. Okay. That's enough for a night. And you know, like you gotta get a workout in when like water tastes like 10 times better than it normally does. That's where I'm at right now. So I did all my objectives. I'm good on this. Until the next week, objectives come out for KOs. Kind of tapped out here, but kind of easily progressing towards 100, no big deal. And I've done all my daily stuff, so I don't really need to do blitz anymore. I think I'm going to leave my matchmaking or my alliance defense the way it was. I'm satisfied. I used some trick teams in there, so I can show you guys those. But otherwise, I'm kind of just hanging out for 30 minutes for raid. But you know, guys, I'm actually going to call it stream. I'm pretty tired. Long day for me. I drove to South Lake Tahoe. I was on the mountain all day, but I drove back. But I'm a little tired, so I'm going to call it stream. I'm actually just going to kick back and watch some flicks and hang out with my pups. But again, I wish you everybody a Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great time this weekend and next week with your families. And I'll be back on probably tomorrow at some point. I'm actually going to try to create some snowboard content for a different channel tomorrow. And Sundays are normally a pretty quiet day other than the blitzing stuff going on. It's pretty fast now, so not a whole lot going on in the game to kind of stream anyways, right? For me at least. So, but yeah, I might talk about some other stuff or start creating some content for MSF on YT YouTube. But for the time being, I'm kind of got a few different kind of piece of metal in the fire right now. So start putting out some stuff and see which direction it goes. But really, I'm just kind of playing around with streaming and content creation right now. So kind of seeing what direction I want to go with it. But enjoy Marvel Strike Force a lot. But I think there's a lot of good coverage already in Marvel Strike Force. And while I enjoy streaming and doing those kind of things, I don't necessarily want to step on any toes or try to do something that's already been done and been done well by other content creators. So unless I have something unique to present or interesting that I think will provide value, I might just focus my attention elsewhere. Where, at least specifically for content creation, and focus on some things that are a little bit more personal to me. Than MSF is a strong hobby of mine, but I don't think there's currently, to be honest, there's more theory crafting the game going on than ever. So I think that's a really positive sign. But there's not a whole lot of interesting modes of content that I care about to create content for right now. I think most of the content right now is really based upon, my take of it, is new characters coming to the game and how they fit into the game, and theory crafting what teams they could possibly be used for until we see the rest of their set teams that they're intended for. And that's pretty much the most of it. There's a lot of other small stuff going on, and like offers and different things going on, but there's not a whole lot of modes of content. Like when I play these other games, like Puppies. I watched. I've been watching. Who's the gal? I have a stream up with for Apex Legends, and like it's just constant action in a lot of other games, and it's a different kind of stream. Like one streaming action and like in game. And Marvel Strike Force right now is actually very little. It's about 10% streaming the game as a content creator, and 90% entertainment, and then just like community engagement, I would say, are the two main pillars that most of the best content creators do, and I applaud them for it. But they're hustling for Marvel Strike Force. They're putting a lot of lipstick on that pig because there's really very little to actually. They're dressing it up a lot, is what I'm saying, and I applaud them. I think they're very good at it. That's definitely not my strong suit, but they do a really good job building inroads with the community and providing entertainment. But Marvel Strike Force and Scopely need to do a better job of actually helping promote their own game and provide modes of content that people are hyped about, and then that'll really help ramp up the content creators, Remenex, Casino, OMG Valley, of what they're already doing. Because right now, most of the content creation is talking about rumors of new characters and what teams they fit on, and talking about kits, and which is cool. I enjoy all that stuff, but most of the modes that we're using them for aren't that engaging. And even the war, I won't say war is becoming stale, but due to the matchmaking, like we had a 70 mil punch up in war. So Shatterstar and Longshot are great, but like, even if I wanted to show content with war in them, you still can. You can show fights in this war, but like you're just showing like an experimental team. But you're not really showcasing war. You're just showcasing new characters that happen to be in the war. But like, you can't just like show like an hour of, even if it's an on war. Really, your stream content for an on war isn't much. Like it doesn't take long to knock out your attacks, and you're pretty much done. You're pretty much just